guys, let's go over the symbolic mandala presentation project. This is the final project that's going to be due at the end of the year that I mentioned a little bit last week when I said we'd be doing a project that has to do with your personal symbols. So this project is all based on the 5 personal symbols that you brainstormed last week. This document is attached to the assignment as just a document without my voice commentary, but I did want to give you a video where I explain it in a little more detail in case the wording on the document is not clear enough. So for this project, you're going to create and present a mandala design poster that incorporates 5 symbols that are personally meaningful in your life. 5 is a minimum number of symbols. If you have more symbols you'd like to include, you may absolutely do that. So you guys are going to find out about mandala art when you watch the other videos attached to this assignment, but just a little bit of an overview. Mandala art originated in Tibet. It's practiced by Tibetan monks and is traditionally done through sand painting, which you're going to see in the videos, which is a really awesome, difficult way of doing art. You don't have to sand paint your mandala. That would take a very long time. Yours can just be drawn and colored on poster board. After watching the videos about mandala art, use the 5 personal symbols you brainstormed. You may change or revise these at any point. That was just an initial brainstorm, so you can change it as you go if you find that there might be better ideas. Use those symbols to start creating your own personally symbolic mandala art piece. Your symbols should be worked into a connecting design that brings the entire mandala together. The videos will show examples, and you can Google mandalas to find a lot of different design ideas. Also going to attach a short video to this assignment that will show you a really great example that I saved from a former 6th grade student, so you can see what other students have done, or this one other student. So here are the requirements for your mandala project. First step is once you've chosen your symbols, you're going to create a rough draft just on regular sized paper. And then you're going to create a final draft on poster board, and I put there, feel free to pitch other artistic ideas to me because I don't want you to be limited to the poster board. If you want to be creative about it, if you've got a really cool digital way of making your mandala or something like that, talk to me about your ideas, and I'm sure we can come up with something else if you don't want to go the boring old poster board route that we always do. In your mandala, you must have at least 5 personal symbols. You can include more. 5 is the minimum. And then those 5 personal symbols all have to be connected together with a pattern that turns it into one large art piece. So it's not just like 5 random disconnected symbols. It should all be connected together into one big pretty art piece. The final project must also be in color. Right, there is a speech component to this project. Once you finish your mandala, on the very last 2 days of the school year, we'll be scheduling special Zoom meetings for you guys to present these. The speech component is part of the rubric, so it's important that you show up to that speech and present your mandala to us. After you have completed your mandala, you'll prepare a 2 to 5 minute speech, so a minimum of 2 minutes, maximum of 5 minutes, in which you present your mandala and explain the symbols in it and your artistic process. So you'll talk about how you made it, and you'll talk about how the symbols are woven into it and what they mean to you. This speech will be presented in a special Zoom meeting at the end of the year. And then here are your due dates. We've got 3 due dates. The rough draft is going to be due not this Friday, but next Friday, which is May 15th. Final draft is due Tuesday, May 26th, and the presentations are going to be scheduled on Thursday and Friday of the end of that week, May 28th and May 29th. So you need to have your mandala done by Tuesday of the last week of school so that you can present it either on Thursday or Friday of the last week of school. Hopefully this explanation was helpful to you guys. It will make even more sense when you go and watch the videos about what mandalas are. And go ahead and email me or post on Google Classroom if you have any questions.